Oh, I think I might have it.
Uh-oh. This is how legends are made.
The people get fucking killed.
Riding the waves of sirens and lights, we're breaking the news, taking on the fights. Iceman's in charge, the truth at the core. Holster up, free bird and box, ready for more. Tune in, long gone, feel the thrill, uncensored and real. It's the realest of wheels. Motor Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. From the streets to the studio, laughter ignites. Unfiltered, we chat about wrongs and rights. Criminal tales with a twist of the funny. In the chaos of badges, we take the money. The midweek madness, we own the scene. With the wit of the wise, we reign supreme. Motor Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Come ride with gear, let's hit the ground running. With the Motor Cop Chronicles, the laughter's just starting.
Listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing one minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening, all at the same time. Just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
What? About damn time. Good afternoon, everybody.
Yes, I know we're late.
Okay, first story. Here we go. We're 20 minutes.
I got their Freebird.
We're 20 fucking minutes late.
Freebird was trying to talk over there. I still had his mic off because
shit.
he was smacking in my damn ear.
First story of the day. Here we go.
Now, I don't know. Something was going wackadoodle on Restream with me. They were about to witness me throwing this computer.
Y'all don't worry. Y'all don't worry. I saved the day. Iceman had a couple of Skittles. Had it all worked out.
Yeah,
ready to
so,
roll.
I don't know what was
that's
going
why
on.
his shit was
Skittle Bandit?
because Freebird was chomping like a bitch.
Fucker.
He was tired of it.
I mean, goddamn, that's all we had to do for a minute there. I mean, Iceman done fucked everything up.
No, I didn't mess it up. That's because some services don't like to leave shit alone. So, like I said, we are here late, but we're here. People are probably starting to wonder. I got this. If anybody would like, I got this new shirt. Just got it in today. It's up for sale. It says, I know it's backwards because I got my camera reversed, but it says, it's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard. The motor wings, and it's got the Motor Cop logo on the back of it. If anybody would like that. Also got this new shirt in today. Also, I like this one.
Does it have a dick on it?
It's got the Motor Cop logo on the front, small, and on the back right here, it says Motor Cops, Concrete Cowboys with the motor wings on it. Those are also up.
I thought it
on the
had. I thought
website.
it had my face on it.
No, that would be that's
Shit.
the rainbow gay shirt.
Oh man.
And I can't show that shirt up here because I did Photoshop a dick into your mouth on the shirt. And we're going to make a lot of
See, that's
money on
fucked up,
that.
man.
We're going to make a lot of money on that on in
Gays
February
R
on
Us,
Pride
Gays R Us on Pride
Week.
Day.
Yeah.
Pride
They-
Week.
All you're going to see in New
Pride
York
Week,
City,
baby.
you're going to see a bunch of shirts running around with a picture of
Freebird.
Freebird with a dick in his mouth on it.
I'm gonna go up there with my whole Stera pants on. It'd be hot.
See, even Clint says he's always wondering.
Yeah, no,
About
that's
you.
because that's all they got to do down there in Pierre Parts. Play with penises. I guess.
I would like to. If anybody would like any of these new shirts, there is I didn't have time to do it, but next Wednesday there will be we have a new product coming out. These two fuckers don't know about it. It will be a surprise. I'm working on doing a little.
We always like to laugh.
I'm doing a little commercial thing on it because it's a surprise. I'm working.
Well,
I'm
we would
still
know
doing
if
it.
we were Patreon.
So
If my picture's on it, I need at least. I gotta know.
I will give you the same amount of money that you give Hoppy for the idea about the booting business. That would be nothing.
He sent me a picture. I mean, the other day he texted me. Hoppy texted me and said, "Hey, I have a new boot for you." There's an 18-wheeler backed up to a fence, and somebody put one of them big concrete barricades in front of his truck. The son of a bitch couldn't move. Well, apparently he could. I mean, I don't know how
They
they
got
got
a
it.
forklift or something.
It was a huge, one of those huge ass barricades, those movable barricades, with, like you said, with a forklift or a damn crane. It was in front of it, right in front of it.
I did just I just put
do
up
it again.
10 pictures up from a crash I was at earlier today. No blood or guts or nothing like that, but it's that's up on the Patreon for some Patreons
I
if
don't
they want to
see
go
it.
look at
I
it
don't
because you're not part of Patreon. But if you'd like to join the Patreon, you can be. I mean, we got to hang around Stacy McClendon. She's there, hanging out by herself.
If you're a hang around, can you get to the Patreon stuff?
Most of it. Not
no,
all
but you
of
can
it.
get a 7-day free trial.
You can get a 7-day free trial. Yeah, just cheap ass. We do have Miss Kelly Meyer and Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life. Mr. William Gibo, who's in the chat. We got Dan Carlson with Burley Board. Joe, go check out his Burley Boards for all your BDSM pleasures with your wife. You can with T-Bird. If you talk to Dan Carlson, Freebirds, you might be able to get one of them little
Personalized with T-Bird's name on it?
personalized with
I got
a
it.
picture on it spanked right up on her ass. We got Mr. Hoppy Hopperson.
I
He
need
did.
that.
He made me a really nice one that said "Holstera" on it with my logo and shit
With
like
a dick
that.
in your mouth.
No,
No, that
he
one's-
made it. He made a really nice one. I mean, somebody's using it as a cutting board that says Holstera, but You know.
We got Mr. Blake Walker, A. Ron with the High Tide Say It podcast, Mr. Z Palmer. We got Roy Spalding, Roy with the S. We got our favorite girl from down under, JoJo, Miss Kayla Norris, and Natasha A.
I did hit JoJo up. She on her invite, she was coming. I said, "Is this for real? You coming to the wedding?" She said, "Oh, sorry, I must have hit the wrong button."
Yeah, it means I'm not. She meant I'm not coming. Like a lot of your ex-girlfriends.
Yeah. Do not come. Do not come.
Gonna come.
Do not
If
come.
anybody would like a great cigar, go to mypagecigar.com. Use promo code MotorCop15 and get 15% off of your order. Other than that, we're going to get into this shit.
Next story.
Don't forget, I'm not forgetting, hey, Billy, not forgetting, we're going to jump into Roy's corner over here.
We ain't got time for it.
We do have time. I got
we
time.
Better cut this shit out.
Welcome to Roy's
All
Did
the
You Know
time I
Corner,
want.
where
gotta
Roy
save
will let us
time
know
somewhere.
something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us. Did you know that today is Sadie Hawkins Day? This pseudo-holiday originated from a cartoon in the 1930s, Al Cap's Lil Abner. In the cartoon, the mayor of Dogpatch, Hexabiah Hawkins, was desperate to marry off his daughter, so he created Sadie Hawkins Day. On this day, a race is held, and all the single men were given a short head start. Then all the single women chased the boys. If a girl catches her man, he had to marry her. This inspired real-world Sadie Hawkins dances, where girls ask boys out. Have fun today, gals, and ask a guy out.
And dudes, don't trip and fall because the big fat
right
ugly
there's the
bitch
whole-
may get you. Duke popped
That's the
up in
whole-
here for a second. There's no telling.
Yo, it is the one and only Duke, the motherfucking dog. And let me spit some knowledge. All them bitches on to that. The DOG, Duke, that is so y'all better respect that.
It's like he son took up rapping.
Oh shit! Crap.
That was it?
That was
That's all
it.
Duke had to say?
That's all Duke had to say. I
Well,
didn't have.
I do have to say that it goes back to the Southern thing. If you're gonna be dumb, you got to be tough. So if you're an ugly son of a bitch, you better.
You know
run
how
like
ugly
hell.
was this dude's? Oh, his daughter must have been. That he was trying to get rid of her. Marry her off
Fugly,
so bad.
son. Fugly. I'm more interested in the fact because it's been fucking with me all day. Why does fridge have a D in it, but refrigerator doesn't?
I don't know. Maybe that's what one of your exes said too. Why do you got the D in you? But
Yeah. Well, if I did, I assure you,
Oh,
I'd
my
make a lot
God.
more
I'm
money
surrounded
right
by
now.
gays over here, people. I don't know what
One
the
day
fuck's
you got a
going
D,
on.
one day you don't.
One day you got the D, the next day you don't. But you know what? The next day you can still feel that you had the D.
Oh God.
Because it just goes on it. So we will, I guess, start off with our first story since Freebird's in so much of a hurry. You know,
Well, we
we don't want
make up 20 minutes.
Well, we're just trying to see if he's gonna stay awake. So that shit don't work. All right, we're going to Florida. Okay, we're going straight over to Florida, and they had in Tampa. Yeah, Tampa cop just got himself
Tamping?
Yeah, he got fired recently, and
No way.
for they saying for a chokehold. Okay, we're gonna jump here. We got a little video. We're gonna watch it for
You
sure.
gotta play.
Use of
Well,
force
he
policies.
applied it very well. Watch.
And I'm Dave Wagner. This is the story we first brought you last week when police released body cam video showing the incident. Last week we chose not to show the video in full on air. Tonight,
Why? Because you a bunch of pussy ass
Because they are,
fucking
yeah.
liberal
Just
ass
show
in Florida.
Just show it. Just show it.
we're showing parts of it, but a warning
Well,
here.
Tampa's very
it may be
liberal.
hard to watch.
10 Tampa Bay's
hard to
Emerald Morrow shares
Why,
what both
why we
sides
always
are
got to have
saying
a
tonight
warning
about the
on shit?
Because that's the new world.
It was thick, early iron,
Now the
anyway.
cops were over here for domestic violence incident. Everybody, so obviously something was going on. He was getting a little rough with his wife, and of course, the bad guy here, the suspect that's been put his hands
Now
on.
he's a
this thing,
victim.
The victim, the perpetual victim. He, of course, he's always cooperating and listening to the orders that the police are giving him.
When the Tampa Police Department fired Michael Scaglione last week after this April body cam video showed him placing the man in a chokehold during a call for a domestic violence issue.
I was upset and disappointed that a police officer would do that. And that.
You know what I'm upset and disappointed
Is that
about?
shirt really dirty?
Look, there you go with your fucking NAACP shirt.
You know what has me upset and
Hey.
disappointed is that your son can't follow simple fucking directions because you did a real piss poor job of raising him.
Yeah, because he's a beating on a woman, and you probably proud of that because he was probably raised. He was a good kid. Now he's a piece of shit.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Did he die?
No,
I mean, obviously, no shit, no.
he ain't dead.
That
One.
should-
But did you
That
see the
should be the only
chokehold? He
thing we
just had
ask
him in
him.
like a headlock. What the fuck that gonna do? Nothing.
Well, yeah, it does do something, but
They did not even recognize the signs of distress.
The man lost consciousness
What's
for
stress?
8 seconds. The officer
Getting
then
arrested,
strikes-
stressful,
so
bitch.
he
Oh, then he applied that chokehold right
he
then.
did it perfectly right. The dude lost consciousness,
Fuck yeah,
several times in the head as he continued to
and then after he regained consciousness, he decided to fight some more. So they punched him in the head.
resist arrest.
Put your hand behind your back.
I
Punched
was
him in the head
very
perfectly fine.
just taken back at why
Why? Because he's a piece
You
of
know-
we
shit.
continue to go through this.
You seen the way her
president of-
eyes wiggled and looked off to the left? She knew why.
Because he's a piece of shit and don't know how to fucking listen, and he put his hands on a woman because he's
We're
a
going
piece
to
of
talk about
shit.
this girl right here, his grandma, here in a minute.
The union for Tampa police officers told me that the officers did nothing wrong and that
Exactly.
when this case is heard, the union will be able to prove the officer in question used a department-approved harness technique
Harness.
and not a chokehold.
Oh, that's a good. That's a new
TPD
term.
did the right thing by firing Scaglione, but there are still questions about his partner.
Of course.
The officer saw what was happening, and then he didn't say anything.
Oh my God!
CPD says the second
Oh, he's
officer
still talking.
reported not being able to see the actions of his partner.
These officers have got to open up and talk.
Let me explain something to you, lady. No, you can't hear me right now. Let me explain something to you. When you're actively fighting someone, like in this situation, because your piece of shit son don't fucking listen. If he'd have just, or we'd have never had this problem if he wouldn't have fucking put his hands on a woman. Okay, so
Allegedly.
when you're fighting people, I'm not really worried about what my partner's doing, except having my fucking back at the time. Okay. Let's not, because now we done totally forgot that this was domestic violence in situation. It's just the cops are bad and the victim, the bad guy is the victim now. Let's build a statue about him, put him next to Fentanyl Floyd.
Yeah,
Don't
Fentanyl
fucking
Floyd.
ideas.
So
asking the community to open up and talk. If you see something, say something. But yet,
yeah, because that happened. Let me tell you what, that happens all the time when we go into the community and start looking for witnesses and answers on like murders and shit. They're like, oh,
Y'all didn't see shit.
I ain't seen nothing. Man, you were sitting on your porch and you got blood splatter on you. That wasn't me. This is
wasn't
jelly. No, wasn't me. Yeah, don't start that shit.
the
just got
organization
here.
of the Tampa Police Department, they don't say anything.
Dr. Randy Nelson is a law enforcement consultant and former criminal justice professor. He says accountability for
So he's intelligent, right? He's a
No,
criminal
he-
justice
'cause he's a criminal
and
justice-
professor. That means he's read a lot of books.
He's going on
Scaglione's
what, 3 years,
actions
Billy?
go beyond TPD.
Not only did he violate agency policy, but he also violated the law, Florida Statute 943.1735, which limits chokeholds.
Additionally, the law says officers have a duty to intervene.
I contend that they need to go back and even retrain existing officers.
How about you go
because
retrain?
They may not know.
I
their
bet
duty
you
to intervene under
you
law.
remembering all them
Tampa
numbers on that
police did not
statute if
agree
you
to an
fighting in the
interview
middle
for
of
this story,
shit.
But Chief Lee
He
Burkhardt
didn't remember
said
it. He
in
had to look down and read it
statement,
off a piece of paper.
Even in the heat of the moment,
Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit right here. You can tell there's a fucking desk jockey, okay? An administrator, a fucking desk jockey making this statement. Y'all listen.
statement, quote, even in the heat of the moment, officers must be able to respond according to established policies and training procedures, which were developed to ensure the safety of the officers as well as the public.
The chief may
Let me tell you something. Chief.
Pussification
In the
of
heat of the fucking moment, if it's, especially if I'm fighting for my life
Apparently this
or my
motherfucker
well-being,
This motherfucker
you know what?
on back is Ben.
You know what?
What's some piece of shit?
You know what? Forbid policy, fuck the policy. You know what? I'm going home at the end of the day, and I plan on my partners going home with me. So, you know what? Fuck you and your desk, because you probably never worked the goddamn street. You're probably some college kid that sucked the dick to the top of the fucking rank chain, okay? So, fuck you.
Maybe we ought to put his
that,
face. Maybe we ought to put his face on his shirt with a dick in his mouth.
Yeah. Well, no,
I would
that
like
would be
to
a
know
dick
what
in the
the-
ass.
I would like to know what the mayor thinks about it.
Oh, I'm sure the mayor loves it. I'm sure the mayor loves it.
Well, the mayor
decision
is the
that-
former chief of police. That's
That
you
don't
know,
mean shit.
she-
Another
no,
fucking
she didn't-
suit.
She didn't play.
Another
she didn't
suit.
hold punches.
Another
She
fucking
didn't hold
suit.
punches. She was a good one.
Will let the community see that we hold our own accountable. This is definitely a step in the right direction.
The NAACP says it plans to meet with TPD
Racist
and State Attorney
organization.
Rudy Lopez to further discuss this case.
All in favor?
A case that comes as Tampa considers dissolving its Citizen Review Board, meant to help improve broken community.
Citizen review boards are bullshit. Need to be all
A bunch of
taken care
fucktard, a
of.
bunch of fucktard left wing, left leaning.
It's like having
liberal.
a citizen
fuck.
review board that goes over a surgeon after they did surgery. Like, I know anything about surgery, but I'm going to be on a civil review board for a fucking surgeon. It's
Yeah.
the same fucking difference. You putting a bunch of civilians that don't know goddamn dick about fucking law enforcement gonna read it, watch it, evaluate, and say if this cop did wrong, right or wrong or not. Fuck you. Put
You
on
see
a
these
badge.
fuckers- you look at the fuckers on this board. Does it look like they ever spent a time in the academy?
Put on a fucking badge, strap a gun belt on, and go out there and do the job, and let me see what happens. All you fucking motherfuckers that want to bitch and complain about the cop, fucking go apply for the job. Put a badge on, go out there and do it. Walk in a situation. 99% of y'all won't, because you're a bunch of fucking pussies. But you want to complain when the men and women out there that are doing it, you know, do something. This kid didn't die.
Nope.
He wasn't
That should
even
be the
hurt.
pretty-
He wasn't even fucking hurt.
So you want to?
And that's why we need a
Oh, you're
good
right.
citizen review board,
I didn't know we were still watching this shit.
because the trust
The trust.
between the African American community.
Oh, here we go. I bet this bitch ain't never been to Africa. Okay, she's an American. I don't play. Look, people, if y'all listen, you get pissed off all you want. I don't play this African American bullshit. They have black people and they have, you know, there's just people. But
Elon Musk is my favorite
That's like
African-American.
that's like me saying that I'm you know, French Italian American. Okay, because that's basically what my heritage is.
I thought you were like.
I
Asian.
got accused of that shit the other night just for putting a boot on the truck there on the empty cab. The motherfucker said you booted me because I was black. I was like, how the fuck I'm supposed to know?
Yep.
The goddamn truck's empty.
Yep.
I said, but I'll boot anybody.
But you know
I don't
what?
care if you're Mexican, white, Indian. I don't give a flying.
You should say I boot every fucking black tire I see.
Every black tire because they don't make
'Cause
white
I don't
tires.
like black tire.
They don't make white tires, so what? Now I'm racist because every tire is black.
You're racist. You're
I know,
racist,
shit.
motherfucker. Anyway, fuck all these people. I got the job back. They can suck a dick.
How's my Skittles sound, everybody? Fine.
All right. You're next, Holster.
Yeah, so this next one is going to be a civil lawsuit fucking nightmare because out in New Mexico, they apparently had a growing organization to grow weed. And the organization ended up getting tens of thousands of pounds confiscated by the state of New Mexico. And they were confiscated and destroyed. The courts issued a cease and desist order. And then I don't know what the hell happened, but I guess
Hostera
something-
saw this picture and had a mental breakdown and cried for a moment.
No,
Yes.
that's like some fucking trash weed.
That's some ditch weed if I ever.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn your
Right,
mic back
that right
on.
Good
there.
shit right
Let
there.
me turn your mic back on, freaking.
Down here,
Talking about me?
is,
Yeah. 'Cause
trash
you were
weed.
smacking. I turned you off.
I got soft chews, man.
You got something
Soft
soft
chews my
in your
dick.
mouth. You're
Anyway,
still smacking
the
that
fucking-
shit.
Up there is some street weed. It's nasty. I'm glad they burned it. Regardless, it's going to be a hell of a deal because apparently it was like an organization that was their whole job, and the state after issuing a cease and desist, just like showed up and destroyed it instead of like getting an order to obtain and destroy. So it is going to be a fucking interesting lawsuit against the state of New Mexico, but we'll see how that works.
They violated their rights.
Well, that's the thing is if you have a right to grow.
Are they racist for burning this weed?
No, but tens of thousands of pounds of fucking marijuana. Do you have any idea the fucking value of that?
Couple $100.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's half price day.
Let's just say Louisiana Purchase. They could do it twice on a Thursday.
All right, Freebird. We're going to Massachusetts.
Yeah, Massachusetts. About a fucking blue ass state fucktards. Apparently, this guy was a guard, not a
correctional
officer. Was leaving work, and apparently there was a shit ton of people that trapped him in his car and started beating on his car and his window and shit. Apparently, whoever wrote this article isn't worth a shit because there is hardly no information. Because oh boy, it just says there was 100 cars and they were stopped somewhere and he was leaving. And all of a sudden, they started beating on his shit. So that's all I can tell you because it's about as all the article has. Kind of sums up the article right there. And it's written, got four paragraphs when they ain't got shit in it.
It did. What gets me is it don't say why. I mean, why were they there or whatever?
No, don't say why they're there. Don't say why they just ended up at this one.
But he was trapped in the car. I'm waiting. I mean, you trapped me in my car, and I feel like my life being threatened. I'm
running over your ass.
I'm going to do that and leave some lead behind.
Well,
but apparently there was 3 people arrested out of about 100 cars. So I don't know how the fuck they determined there 3 people only got arrested. But apparently, during this, they seen somebody in a car. They didn't have a plate. I mean, this is some stupid, janky ass writing on this article. Because he ended up running because he didn't have a license plate on the front of his car. After about 100 people beating the shit out of a car, that's the only thing they can get is some fucktard sitting in a car with no plate. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's why they call them suspects, not Pokemon, because you can't catch them all.
Yeah. So anyway, apparently they had some other underlying traffic bullshit off of this, whatever the fuck. This a piece of shit writer in this article. Man, I spent 5 minutes wasting my time because by the time I got done reading it, I still didn't know shit about it.
Right? It was like a political ad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we're going to New Jersey.
No way.
Yeah, and the New Jersey State Police has been hit with a scathing report on a racial discrimination and handling of complaints.
What?
Yeah, New Jersey. New Jersey Attorney General Matt Platkin.
That's back up down damn blue bullshit.
On Tuesday, ordered a sweeping set of reforms for the state police, and he took over some of the state police functions because the Attorney General, he knows what the fuck he's doing in law enforcement, right? Not.
Should.
Why? Because he went to law school? Because he's an attorney? No. I know a lot of attorneys. Now, not all of them are that fucking bright. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Most of them are stupid as fuck.
Anyway, they've agreed to implement all kind of stuff for accountability and integrity. And this comes after they hired a law firm, independent law firm, to do the investigation. Because, a lot of lawyers are used to investigating shit also. They said they just recently fired a trooper who was found to have numerous tattoos associated with white supremacist organizations. I mean, did he have swastikas
and were blue line tattoos?
Did he have swastikas and like a Klan hood on him or something like that? I mean, I can understand that. Because other than that, you should have been able to see him. They also spent a decade under federal supervision for allegedly racial profiling people 25 years ago.
Is that shit ever going to end? I mean, goddamn.
Well, let me explain something to you. When the DOJ and stuff comes in there,
not
start
anymore.
stuff, they
January,
do stuff.
not no more. Department of Justice ain't going to be fucking with nobody.
They also, when they had on a group chat with other troopers, they had a guy that allegedly was discussing criminal investigation with a trooper that had been charged with sexual misconduct involving a 14-year-old girl during a school sporting trip event. Writing, can we at least see a pic of her? I'd like to see what all the hubbub is about. None of the other, I wouldn't even have said that shit. I mean, you nasty fuck. Troopers on the chain reported comment. They just skipped initial interviews. Like, I must not have seen that comment there. So anyway, they got all kind of shit going on in New Jersey, which I'm not surprised. Of course, who wants to fucking even work in New Jersey? Not this cacker right here. I don't want to do it. So
I remember a few years ago, who was it? The fucking DOJ or somebody else that released that?
The Department of Jokes.
Wasn't that whole ass long list of like law enforcement emblems and shit that they called white supremacist?
Oh yeah. It was just stupid.
Fucking garbage. Let's see.
This next guy, let's talk about garbage.
I should have worn my garbage vest.
This, not that person ain't garbage.
No, that's mine.
This motherfucker right here is garbage.
That ain't mine.
Now, who the fuck story is this? Because
this is your story.
This yours. This you.
See, I thought I had the chick right after this.
No.
Black chick
No.
Shit's all fucked up tonight. Anyway, give me 1 second.
Fuck, you need a damn.
This dude right here is like, we're
Man
gonna
upset
pull up,
about
dude.
losing in NBA 2K, which is a video game allegedly through his baby. I heard the impact of the wall. Holy shit.
What you think of that?
Wow.
You didn't read the article, I guess.
No, I read the one underneath it because I didn't even see this article. Anyway, this guy is just an ignorant piece of shit that evidently has rage, can't control himself. He is, in fact, an animal and needs to be inside of a cage until they can euthanize him. He did cause great harm to the child, and they rushed him to the hospital after he lost control and decided to throw his child against the wall. There's really no reason to say his name or get more into it.
No,
It just,
but the baby's, I did read an article said the baby's probably not going to make it.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, the baby's probably going to die because this fucktard
what state is he
got
in?
mad about losing on a video game.
How old is this motherfucker?
This right here. Threw
How
his
old is this piece of shit?
He's 20 years old.
Threw his own child up against the wall over a fucking video game.
He's dead. He's going to die.
They need to put this fucker in prison. Put a big spike pole up his
You
ass.
say that's what the article's saying about the baby?
Yeah.
How old was the baby? I missed that.
8 months.
8 months old.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, this piece of shit right here. Some people should not be. He should never. He should be. What's the woke word? He should be unalived. No, this motherfucker needs to be taken outside and just tortured. Unspeakable things done to him, where he just feels so much pain because that little child did not deserve that at all. Because this fucktard got mad about a goddamn video game.
That's what's wrong with these fucking. That's what's wrong with these fucking people. 20 years old.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucktards. That's how we got.
Milwaukee,
That's how we raise it.
And he's currently being held on a $100,000 bond.
He should have no bond.
He should have no bond.
He should be hanging up in there by his fucking toenails. It says Holstein. I guess that's you, Holstein. Holstera
Oh, look,
looks kind of
he can't even
pale.
fucking spell. He's from
Freebird should give him some Skittles. Maybe some of the colors will rub off on him. He probably would, except Holstera there, Clint, is all the way in Florida, and we are in Louisiana.
Yeah.
No, not only that, I'm
that.
underneath a lot.
He's
of
under a
super
different
high
type of
bright white
different
lights.
lighting
Yeah.
than we have. I'm in the clubhouse, which has all kind of lighting.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
this
I gotta
stuff.
add-
And
And
I gotta add all my
I'm
shit
sitting here
back
in front of the damn fucking sunbeam and
It is very bright in the podcast center. Is it
Yeah,
cold tonight,
yeah.
fellas?
yeah, I'll leave with a sunburn after I leave here.
it don't matter. He won't have to go hang out at Planet Fitness in the tanning bed.
You get a barbecue.
Yeah, y'all seen that thing where that dude? They found that dude dead in the tanning bed. He'd been there 3 days. I called and checked on Freeburg because I hadn't talked to him in a few days, making sure it wasn't him. He done turned into a rotisserie chicken in that motherfucker or something like that.
No, it cuts off after 9 minutes. He's all right. He didn't keep cooking.
Is this Freebird then?
We're going to Florida. Your fucking home state of Florida. It don't say where in Florida. Apparently, it don't say where in Florida. Just Seminole County. Seminole County.
Makes sense.
Apparently, we had a 31-year-old dumb shit got arrested for encouraging her girlfriend to beat that hoe's ass while she live streamed the shit on Facebook. So the one on the left is the fucktard that was, I guess, her little slit-licking friend is on the right.
And the one in the middle is the one that chewed him.
And, she was encouraged to beat the hoe's ass. So she got arrested for, what did they call it?
Okay, so the one on the end is being charged with the same crime as...
this one over here is the one that got murdered.
She got arrested for principal to first-degree premeditated homicide.
This girl right here.
This is the victim, right?
This is the victim.
Yeah, that's the victim.
These are the two.
All the way over
the coochie lickers right here.
They probably would. They probably hit on her, and she'd probably turn them down.
Look at this thing here.
That looked like a dude. That looks like a dude.
This look like this could be Ice Cube.
That looks like a dude. That look like damn Clint. That looks like some shit from.
Does that look like Clint?
That look like Clint. If Clint had dreads, it looked just like Clint. That's some PR part shit right there, boy.
Yeah, but anyway, they live streamed it when they ended up murdering this poor young lady over here.
So the girl. So the girl in the middle there apparently shot.
This is the shooter.
She shot the girl after being encouraged to.
Yeah, she did the shooting. This bitch with the neck tattoos. She's like, yeah, shoot that hoe. You can do it. Shoot that hoe.
Yeah, she like beat that hoe's ass.
Oh, you know what I love most about this? Because you don't hear about them doing it a lot in Florida. She's being charged with the same thing as like a getaway driver. So essentially, like Texas has it to where, say, you're the getaway driver, you get charged with murder if somebody's murdered. Well, they're using it like that to incarcerate the first suspect to get them both.
Yes, TJ, you were right. These are great members. Well,
no more.
This young lady isn't a member no more because unfortunately she's dead. But these two in the yellow jumpsuits, yeah, just great members of society.
I want to know what the neck tattoo says.
It probably says
dollar sign or something, man.
It probably says
it says Glorilla.
No, I think it says Slitrilla.
Glorilla. That is a new rap artist, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why would you even know that?
Because I listen to a lot of the hip hop shit now. For my tailgate,
you listen to Glorilla.
Yeah, Glorilla is one of the new names.
Yeah, y'all. I will say one thing at the
Glorilla
at the tailgate, they could turn it down about this much.
Yeah. Why?
Because it's so fucking loud, you can't even talk to people. You gotta scream.
Yeah, Iceman come by. Yeah, you got to scream at each other with our music at the tailgate.
Yeah, neck tattoo says a Viper Striker.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, speak of, let's take a little commercial break here while we do this.
We do have new because apparel.
The Viper Striker thing right here. Just saying. He don't know.
No, we don't seen that.
This is 10 Tampa Bay at 6. I'm Courtney Robinson.
And I'm Dave Wagner. This is the story we brought you last week when police released body cam video showing the incident.
Yeah.
Last week we chose not to show the video in full on air. And tonight we're showing parts of it, but a warning here. It may be hard to watch.
10 Tampa Bay's Emerald Morrow shares what both sides are saying tonight about the incident.
It's not that hard to watch.
What are we doing? What are y'all doing?
Stop. When the Tampa Police Department fired Michael Scaglione last week.
Hold on.
After this April body cam video showed him placing the man in a chokehold during a call for a
Could this be Freebird? No.
Oh, holy shit. That's exactly what's happening. Look at old boy getting that barnacle out. Look, he's out there on the app. Exactly what I do. He's out there entering information from the license plate. And this old boy, I don't know what this dumbass is doing. He's got the key for, there's a master key that you slide in this thing.
What happened was they got some dude out here. I forgot I didn't have the sound up. Some other trucker come over there and woke this motherfucker up before they could get the boot on.
That has happened to me too. Some old trucker.
Why do you guys take too fucking long?
Huh? Because you have to enter this stuff. You have to deploy this shit.
You hear them beating on the side of the truck.
Better hurry up. They're gonna boot you. Just start your truck and get the hell out of here. Okay. Now.
That has happened.
I think that's why
fill out the report.
But that's why Freebird now would have put a tire boot on it before he did the other one.
We done got smart to this shit. We slide them tire boots on them big massive tire boots. It don't matter if they wake him up or not. You ain't rolling in them fucking 18-wheelers. Once I lock those fucking tires down, you ain't going nowhere.
I was watching a video on YouTube where he went in some Walmart or some parking lot, and they must have booted like 20 trucks in this motherfuckers, but they were charging these people like $1,500 each to get the fucking boots on.
Yeah.
Because they got some YouTube channel called The Mother Trucker.
Oh yeah, I have seen that. I have seen that.
I was seeing if y'all have made it on there yet.
I have not.
Yeah, I was too.
I have made it onto an app. A lot of our stickers and me and T-Bird have made it onto an app where they took pictures while we was taking the shit off, and they attached our picture to the app. It's called Trucker Path.
Well, this next one here, we're going to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, right here in our hometown. Not his, just me and his. Anyway, they had the lady that she must have been hanging out with Precious because it took them like damn near 2 years to catch this bitch, and she's been charged with two counts of attempted murder. She tried to hold on a minute.
How's she hiding?
I have no idea. I'm going to show the picture. This woman here tried to run over her ex-boyfriend and his new girlfriend and ran into the car. So they got her. This happened in 2022.
She had two boyfriends in her life.
They've just tracked her down and caught her. I don't know how she was hiding because but look, this woman here is so fucking sexy. If Roy P was here, he would definitely be going after this shit. So are y'all ready to see the next Miss America?
TJ, you're right. That ain't. I just
there she is, right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah. Yes.
They talk about.
If you're on audio, just listening, come listen. Look at
ever like Star Trek?
About the 42-minute mark. Just come take a look. You could land a fucking 747 on this woman's forehead and not hit
son,
her.
You ain't lying, boy. It would take a big sledgehammer to cover that shit right there, man.
Look at that. Look at that fucking.
I don't even know if my whole hand, if you slapped her in the forehead, my hand would just cover like just up above her eyebrows.
Look at that right there. And look, if you look right here, I think she might be missing some of them teeth up front, too.
That's funny as shit. I thought that was part of the her ear. Turned out it's the awning. I thought her ears were
no, I thought she had somebody's ass on her head, but it looked like she got an ass cheek for her forehead, son.
See what it is? They were trying to use facial recognition cameras.
That's some PR part shit. That's some backwoods on the bio.
They were trying to use facial recognition cameras, but the glare off of her forehead was washing the picture out.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. That's probably somebody's mama. Could you imagine?
There ain't no way nobody had sex.
So I guarantee you somebody's had sex with that woman.
Several times.
There ain't no way.
Several times. I think Roy's probably.
Yeah, that forehead be
there you go.
Great. You could
Put a
pay
Viper
her,
Striker.
give her some money, and get Viper Striker tattoo right there.
And I could fit both words on that forehead.
Okay, well,
yes, indeed.
we're going to hell. We're going to hell.
Is this me with the LSU?
Yes, this is you.
All right,
But
so
hey,
this-
talking about TJ though, that's no lie, TJ. That a lot of them, we get accused of fucking up American truckers. There ain't no American truckers anymore. They're all foreigner.
A lot of Russians.
Yeah, a lot of Russians, and they're a bunch of fucking assholes. Right up my alley, cause old Freebird loves a fucking asshole.
Billy G says he wouldn't do that with a stolen dick.
Well, this next story could be.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I would. I'm sorry, Jose. I gotta say this before I forget. I would hit it. But with Aaron's dick. So that'd be the only way I'd hit it. I'd have to use Aaron's dick. But I just thought I'd throw that out.
Can't do that.
Aaron's right, huh? Yeah.
No,
What?
Me and Roy have been trying to figure.
You've
out
had
which
Aaron's
one-
dick and it wouldn't work. Or what?
Me and Roy are trying to
Roy's-
figure out which one's gonna make the better husband if we turn out gay. It's either you or Aaron. But Aaron cooks and he's softer, and you're more aggressive. So I don't know. But anyway, this next story is it's really stupid. It's one of those things like. Anyway, LSU student arrested after accusing to kill the governor of Louisiana for bringing a tiger. Oh, it's a little
I
girl.
saw this. It was a girl.
They brought the tiger to the Louisiana-Alabama game. Didn't you guys get your ass stomped?
They got their asses
stomped
royally.
What
Anyway,
that ain't got shit to do with the article. Keep on going. Shut the fuck up. Keep on going. They ain't even worth talking
this young
about.
lady right here.
That's
she
not a
is,
lady.
Currently sitting in jail.
Not a lady.
No fucking way. That's a boy. If it's a boy, it's a pretty little boy.
Are you sick?
That's the picture I found for that other people have been posting for him.
Oh, shit.
It did say. Did the article say him or her?
It said him.
Oh, no wonder.
No fucking way. What?
Oh shit! It did say, but apparently they're still sitting in jail. They're
sitting on something in jail. I'm sure because if this is the correct picture, I put a question mark. If this is the correct picture, this motherfucker,
in jail,
this dude is taking so much cock right now. This motherfucker won't have to worry about shit because it just won't have no grip left.
He was booked into the East Baton
that's
Rouge.
Bam in there. Bam.
He's
sure.
locked into the East Baton Rouge Parish office, and no bail has been set.
Yeah, they haven't set a bail because you threatened the damn governor. So fuck it. You're gonna sit in there with no bail.
TJ said you're only gay if you take your socks off. So are you like bi if you only take one sock off?
No,
What's he referring?
Anybody can be bisexual because that just means if you can't get it for free, you're going to buy it. Anyway, next.
I think
that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Live my life that way.
Moving on to the next article. No bond has been set for he, she,
Wyoming.
gay.
We're going to Wyoming.
Wyoming. Yes, we're going to Wyoming. It may be easier for Wyoming property owners now to obtain local law enforcement help to remove squatters, apparently. Legislature committee voted 10-4 to sponsor a bill creating a process for property owners to request law enforcement assistance in removing unauthorized occupants from the residence.
I wonder what kind of
That's
fucking
what
laws.
I'm talking about.
I want to know what kind of laws they had in the first place where you couldn't remove somebody fucking trespassing from your fucking property.
Have we not discussed that shit on this podcast? I've been affected by that shit. All it takes is the motherfucker to move in your house while you're on vacation. You come back, and if you try anything, they call 911. Next thing you know, you're going to jail.
You know what? We don't have that.
You try that shit at 4 a.m. when the motherfuckers are half asleep, and you yank those fuckers out your house, and you throw them in a car, and you bring them out in the middle of the woods, and you drop their ass off. And then you haul your ass back, and it's like, fuck it, I don't know who done it.
Freebird would just walk back to the lake back there and grab a gator, walk in the house and throw it
You
in
ain't
and be
lying.
like, all right,
I know,
motherfucker,
fuck
now
it.
you live with a gator.
Y'all heard about what hogs can do to people, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just got
They
one.
teach
So if it's only two of them, I mean, it might take them a few days. It might take them a few days, but I guarantee you,
How long
They
does it take a goat?
devour your ass in the hog
the
slop.
goat ain't going to eat a person. A pig
What do you
will.
mean? Goat eat anything?
No, they don't. A pig will eat a human body up. They will crunch the bones and people don't realize them bitches got some mean ass teeth in them.
Well, I know what I'm fully aware of what a pig will do, but I was just making it funny about.
No, the goat's one because we recently this past Saturday we lost another goat. Unfortunately, Chewbacca passed away on us. He was going to be our stud goat. So we got to figure out what's going on. We've had, I'm going to have a goat cemetery if this keeps up. So I don't want a goat cemetery.
I tell you what, before you remove a squatter, you have to do some scouting out for a hog farm then.
Or you just start getting your own hogs.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Or you invite your friends over for a barbecue. It's like, where'd you get these ribs at? They're delicious.
Well,
Secret
in a
spot,
perfect
can't
world-
tell you.
Yeah, I mean, the crazy thing about most squatters is because it's legal to squat on a squatter, so you could just move in the house. But the problem is most of them are like heroin junkies. So
I did just say, how they know they all worried about squatting and doing shit illegal. Beat the ever living fuck out these some bitches, and then then threatening they didn't live here. They broke into my house.
Well, Freebird, we don't have. Do we have that problem around in Louisiana with
This
squatters?
the South,
no,
son.
we don't have
ain't
problems
got
with
that
those
fucking
squatters
problem.
because them motherfuckers would. Not in Louisiana, them motherfuckers be gator bait.
Fucking
You
around and find out.
Try to go squat in somebody's house and say
well, they
it's yours.
do it in the middle of the city. That way, if you drag them out, everybody next door is taking fucking cameras and shit.
You only have
Every time
problems
I've
if you're
dealt
up in
with it,
these.
in the city.
You only have problems when you're up in these fucking blue states and blue counties and shit. I mean, fucking.
Yeah, that shit cost me thousands. Fucking cocksuckers.
Well, next,
why didn't you call
do
me?
you know?
Why didn't you call me and Iceman? We could have come over there and handled up
Do
on
you
that.
know?
I couldn't call anybody.
Do you know? Do you know that they got this man up in I don't know where he's at. Let's see which state he's in. This dude got arrested for DWI, drinking and driving. Okay. Well,
That never happens.
this
Most I ever had is a third offense DWI, and I don't. This dude is.
who you?
Yeah.
What?
You've gotten 3
Me? No,
DWIs?
no, the guy, one of the guys we pulled over one night.
It sounded like he's like, I only had 3 DWIs, so I'm good.
No, he had 2
fuck.
convictions, so it
That's
was his third
fine.
one. You get 3 here in Louisiana, you spend about a year in jail.
Oh, this is in
Fucking smoke a
Texas.
joint and get life.
This in Texas. Anyway, this old fucker, let me pull a picture of him up. Where's he at?
Is this the Hall of Justice?
This old motherfucker right here, he's 78 years old. So my papa, right? Probably not.
78 or 71?
78 years old. And he just got arrested for his 6th DWI. That's right, number 6. He got sentenced to a little.
The professional.
He got sentenced to a little prison time.
Well, he's already done prison time. He had 2 prison stints before this.
Well,
so
he will not be coming back out this time because they gave him life.
They gave him life.
They
which
gave
is probably
him
about
life.
Another 3 years.
Driving a car?
No, so
For being drunk 6 times behind the motherfucking wheel.
I think he ran into somebody, then left, and then ran into a dumpster,
Yeah.
and then did all kinds
So
of
he got
fucking shit.
for damaging a dumpster, he got life.
Fuck. Damage the property.
Look
damage to a dumpster.
Look, this dude here. No, it's Texas. This dude right here. If he's probably a raging alcoholic and they done locked him up, he's not going to last long because he's probably going to get the DTs and fucking die from that shit.
Yeah, that's what I say. He got life, but it's probably going to be 2
Yeah,
years. Gonna
yeah,
be
he's
2
not. He
years.
probably ain't gonna.
Yeah.
He's not gonna last long.
You ain't wrong, Billy. And if you notice another thing, look at his complexion. His complexion doesn't resemble that of an extreme alcoholic.
Look
I
at
bet you
his
the dude
chest right there. Look at his chest right here.
It just looks hairy.
That's wrinkles.
That ain't hairy. That's wrinkles there, dude.
That's all wrinkles. That's
Fuck, you
not
need to
hair.
adjust them glasses.
Well,
I'm staring at a really small screen, you fuck.
It's
How am I supposed
It's like looking at his own dick. No. Y'all are just giving me all kind of ammunition. Like, but this old fucker right here will not be out drinking and driving no more. The next drink he will be having is either with some angels or with the devil.
No, bullshit. They make hooch in fucking jail.
Yeah, but prison hooch is pretty nasty, and
it is nasty, but I've had worse on the outside, so who the fuck cares? Hopefully it saves the taxpayers some money. No. Just break his fucking legs.
God. Let's just chop his fucking legs off. People with no legs do drive.
Yeah, we see Nubby. Don't you remember Nubby? Nubby about to whoop some ass and he had no legs.
Right. But at the same time, I've always thought that shit. I think if you're a sexual offender, I think your genitalia should be chopped off. Because look, if
they do that in Louisiana now.
If they could change a penis into a vagina and a vagina into a penis, they could make it so you piss out of a flat nub up against your skin. Okay? That's all you fucking get.
It's like, is that a pimple? No, shut up. It's my pee-pee hole.
Right. And then all of a sudden, plus that and...
It's just my pee-pee hole.
That happened to my I had a Dalmatian.
You had a dog where he got his dick chopped off?
No, they had to reroute his urethra. And
Bam's going to yell at you.
And where's he pee at now?
He was peeing towards out of his ass.
Okay. This next one, Holster, we're going all the way to Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada.
We actually do have Canadian fans. I know that for a fact.
Yes, we do.
We're
worldwide. We got people all the way over there in the UK listening to us.
Tonight?
Make sure I'm 18 before I can read it.
They're not in the UK.
They listen on the audio stuff because it's like today's Wednesday. It's like Thursday morning over there or something. Do you get it? Did you pass the test? Are you ready? Put your little hand on your chin like a bad fucking 90s fucking glamour shots picture. Go ahead.
Oh, gotta vogue it. Anyway, vengeful cop who threw away dead teen's skull. Oh, wow. After mom complained about policeman. Oh my God, this gets better and better. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta reread it. Vengeful cop who threw away dead teen's skull after mom complained about misconduct only gets 2 weeks suspension. After initially lying about his actions on a report, the officer admitted what he had done when the family attempted to retrieve the skull fragments. A Canadian Provincial police officer allegedly threw away part of an incident victim's skull to spite the to be fair, like, as long as they didn't want like all of it. I mean, we've had like parts of brains that are just on the wall that just stay there.
Trees.
We don't take that with us. Anyway, resulting in a 15-day suspension. I'm sure through it was a motorcycle accident victim's skull. Jesus, he threw it into a ravine.
My thing was, is this woman
did not want to what? You don't usually fuck with that shit.
Well, the mom was like bitching, I guess, because didn't like the way they were investigating it and stuff, and was like bitching at the cop or whatever and complaining on. And he was like, "Yeah, I'll teach you, cunt." And he went over there to the little cliff.
His feet.
He went over to the cliff and he's like,
"You're like, hey, what's he kicking?"
I'm gonna throw part of your kid's head in this ditch, and like chunked it.
Hey, practicing the field goal for football season, I guess. I mean,
let me tell you what. Parents can be, and I understand. You just had a loved one die and everything. I had a bad 20F, which is a fatality crash. This dude was in his car that wasn't even his. He was at this girl's house whose husband was out, her boyfriend or whatever was out of town. Jumps in her old man's very expensive, fancy sports car and decides to drive it really, really fast, like 100+ miles an hour. Goes straight over the road, teed, hits a tree, never hits brakes, over 100 miles an hour. The car ripped apart in like 3 different pieces. Okay, this dude. We couldn't even identify him when I finally found his driver's license and shit because he looked like ground meat, okay? This dude was just ground meat. There was pieces of him stuck in the fucking... They had, like, shit meat and shit stuck in the tree and all that stuff. Well, I just, you know, once I got the information I needed, I put the wallet back where I found it in the car. Well, of course, it come up missing. Mom's having a freaking conniption fit. All he had was a driver's license in there. And the reason he was with this girl is because they had kicked him out of the house because he was a low-life piece of shit bum. So they had kicked him out of the house. But now all of a sudden they love him, right?
Yeah,
and,
all of a sudden he's the best shit ever.
Anyway, then, you know, I'm like, look, I don't know what to tell y'all people. I put the wallet back in the car. Car's in 3 pieces. I don't know who to talk to the tow truck driver. So sad, so sorry. Then they go out to the scene like 2 days later. Well, my supervisor at the time calls and says, they call back. They're freaking out because they still got chunks of this kid, like pieces of meat and shit stuck in the tree. And I was like,
you were supposed to dig
that
out?
I looked at him. I said, I told him, I said,
we don't do crime scene cleanup.
They're out there. I was like, well, tell them to leave and they won't see it.
Right.
You know, I was like, I said, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going out there and picking pieces of this fucker out the tree, okay? It's not my job. I said in a few days between the birds, the squirrels, and the coons, he won't be there no more, okay? They will eat this fucker up. Tell him to just leave and come back later. And I said, because I'm not going out there and picking his ass out the tree. Not my job. So, yeah, it's a... call me an ass or cold whatever. I'm not
insensitive.
I'm not picking this. I'm not picking this motherfucker out the tree.
Oh
well,
man,
no, not
God,
like that.
Dang.
But you gotta imagine a lot of people.
So much for
a lot of people that are non-Leos probably don't even think about the
so much.
I mean, the people that listen, even on audio listening. I mean, really. I mean, come on. I had to deal with this shit at night. Just ground up kids. You think I'm gonna go out the next day with like tweezers shit and pick chunks of this fucker? No, I'm just not doing it.
No, you were supposed to stay camped out.
I do.
You were supposed to stay camped out and shoot everybody off.
Like if there's somebody shot inside of a home, they remove the body a lot of the times. They don't. So you'll end up having chunks of people in the carpet and shit.
That happened to me one night. We went to a scene where a dude blew his head off with a shotgun, and they had a girl. Right. She is her first ride along with Acadian, the ambulance. So they had her holding their medical bag, and we're standing in the kitchen, and there's shit everywhere. There's shit brains all over the fucking trailer. She goes to set the little medical bag down, and she looks down. She's like, "Oh my God, I don't have nowhere to put this bag." I was like, "Babe, I don't know what to tell you, but there's shit everywhere. I just hold it." Just hold it. You ain't gonna be able
James,
to put it down.
I don't know why he lied about it and told the truth. And I get what you're saying. Things up in Canada may work different. I know they work different than down here, so I don't know. I mean, personally, if he'd have done that shit in any department I've ever been with, or those departments I know, that he would have been fired in a heartbeat. This dude got 15-day suspension for throwing this.
That's why I was laughing.
I mean,
that's the most
I was like,
shit I
wow,
heard.
15 days? I mean, they just came to do 2-week vacations. All they did. I mean, come on, really. Oh, I agree with you, Jake. This dude, you know, if he was in the States, he'd have been fired. Just fired. So
they'd have been all kinds of lawsuits. He'd have been on everything.
Oh yeah, he would never be a cop again. So obviously, that's why I put that story in here. I was like, what? He got only 15 days? I was like, what the fuck? I mean, it's crazy. So yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he don't even worry about being braided. He shouldn't even be allowed to do it. I mean, I understand people piss you off. I mean, but you just don't chunk his head. I mean, piece of his head. I mean. Come on.
Well, what was he supposed to do? What was he supposed to do with it?
I don't know. I mean, just
medical
waste or something. Put it in with the body. I'm sure they had. I mean, put it in with the rest of the body.
Yeah, I mean, we don't leave legs and shit on the side of the
No, because we had one time off of one of these roads, and we were looking. It was one of these bad crashes. Somebody's hauling ass, and it took us like almost an hour to find this dude's leg, and it was stuck up in a tree, like 20 feet off the freaking ground. Just his freaking leg. No, his leg was up there. So I mean, we have to,
Yeah.
So yeah, so sometimes you do have to look around for them, pieces and stuff. Not fun. All right, this next one. I don't think I sent. Yeah, I sent this to you.
Me?
Yeah.
You talking about the grappler?
Yes.
Yeah, I got it. Is a Washington deputy, obviously deployed what they the term uses a grappler device to bring a fleeing vehicle to a stop. Apparently, this thing doesn't it shoot out and trap the tires?
It don't really shoot, but it comes out the front. I got a video.
It shoots out the front of the car, right?
It don't shoot.
No, it's the push bumper should go down like this and go around the wheel.
It don't shoot, but this thing comes out. It comes down and comes out.
Yeah, it's like
just
kind of.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they deployed this thing and it made the car wreck, made him go through a chain link fence and hit a tree, and he tried to escape on foot. And our trusty K9 partner apparently wrangled his ass up.
Fantastic.
So and apparently they found a handgun and. So back to this video that has happened. I've had another trucker come beat on the truck that I was trying to boot. So now when we hurry up and boot them fucking tires before they can do that. So you go ahead and wake your little bastards up in that cab, and I'll be like, too bad, so sad, tough shit. You see them boots already on the car. You're a little late to the party.
Start the truck, get the hell out of here. Now.
See this, but you can still boot that fucker. All he had to do was hurry up, run up there, get on that ladder, throw that son of a bitch up there, and hit that four digit code. Bam! It'll suction in about 15 seconds. Then you fucked.
What is he?
I have a. No, I don't. I have a ladder just like
Wild
that.
police pursuit, all caught on camera.
Come on, give me the grappler.
No grapple. No.
See it shot out.
Got a grapple.
That ended
See,
with
it shot out the front of the car.
Into a fence.
It didn't like shoot. It comes
The
out.
driver
You just got to be
refused
real.
cooperate
Comes
with
out
the
and
police
shoots
in
out.
Washington
Same
State.
difference.
You can see dash cam video from the patrol car of the driver swerving into the wrong lane and reaching 90 miles an hour.
90. Fuck, I do that
Still
shit.
tethered?
Oh, look there. Hey, there went. You're right, Stokes there.
The officer
Did you
gets
see the
really
bars?
close.
Bars
The
flip
driver
down.
of the speeding
Goes
car
around the
and
tire.
uses what's called the grappler,
To work.
causing the
It
driver
worked.
to lose control
100%
and veer
success.
off the roadway into a fence.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up now!
He's like, woohoo! I believe it.
He's running.
He's
He
like,
was
fuck.
arrested and
It's
faces
dark out here. I'm
numerous
coming
charges.
back.
Oh,
Look,
he heard
hey.
that dog. you hear that dog? You put your hands up.
You think
I
I'm
don't
coming
give-
back?
Eat that dog. Oh, can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
James, you're right. We all have done plenty of stupid shit, but and that's one thing I've said in other interviews and stuff I've done. Is actually finding advice for any young cop.
Can
It's
I
like
pet that dog?
whenever you fuck up, whatever you do, you get called in about it. Just tell them the truth about it, because that's the only thing you got. Your word. And once you a liar, you're always a liar. So always tell the truth. If you get suspended, you take your fucking medicine. Just take your medicine. So you are 100% true, right on that. All right, we're gonna vote it on some hot nuts. We got the woman accused of ramming her ex-boyfriend's car with the big forehead lady. Do we remember her?
She rammed the car with her forehead.
She could have. She could have.
She disabled the
Right
car.
here.
That's worse than the grappler.
The forehead lady right there.
That's worse than the grappler.
We have her, and we got the LSU student that wants to kill the governor over a tiger, and we have
We need to.
the man that threw the baby up against the wall. That just pisses me
No,
off.
that's
really
not
bad.
even an option.
We got Mr. DWI, sixth offense. How about that? Let's throw him up in there with a little bit.
To get life in prison for just getting behind the wheel of a car and
Six
not killing
times.
somebody
With 6 times.
is fucking insane. So yeah, he's mine for now. I'll
And
go with him.
and let's go with the Canada cop that wants to throw some kid's chunk of his skull off the end of the ditch because he got mad. So who we got?
I don't know, Aaron. We were sending pictures earlier.
My
Aaron
pick-
says he's nominating whoever brought your dick into the conversation. Well, I guess you're nominating me then, because I brought your dick up. Tell your wife that. Say, Iceman brought my dick up.
Yeah.
Kinky and nasty.
Yeah, you usually do that when you get excited.
That's what I do with my voice. It's like, damn, boy, you sure do look good in that flannel.
Do you use white lights or that yellow light?
They're white.
Like the hyper white.
No,
You talking about in the studio?
I got 2 umbrella lights.
Oh, he
and
got fucking stadium lights in this son of a bitch.
Well, I remember he had the stupid ass umbrella lights.
It's umbrella lights,
Nah, he
and I got
umbrella
I got
light,
LED lights,
stadium lights.
See, I could turn this one off
Okay.
on him. Watch.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I might have to just get yellow or something. This white shit makes me look too white. Pale.
We don't want to look too white, so let's vote.
Because it makes your forehead start
Come on,
looking
guys.
like big butt head here.
Forehead,
My
old man.
hot nuts is the last fuckhead with the grappler. That's my hot nuts.
You want the grappler?
Yeah,
Grappler was awesome.
No.
What do you think, James? Aaron, come on, guys.
No,
Grappler.
the dude that tried to run.
I'm going with the forehead lady.
Well, they could be related. They would make ugly ass children. Let's just look at both their foreheads are almost the same size. Look at this now. This could actually be the same person. Same person with teeth and without teeth.
I don't think so.
I'm
Amanda
colorblind.
says she's taking the forehead too.
Amanda.
Good job, Amanda. Good job.
Shit. See,
What?
Clint told her to vote that way.
Oh, forehead lady is winning this shit.
Apparently she's winning this shit.
Oh yeah, it's got it. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the forehead.
God,
Yeah,
none of y'all voted for like the last so many weeks, and now all of a sudden everybody-
forehead lady is definitely getting it.
This fool little hot nut. What a fucking dumbass. Hot nut, your mom should have swallowed you. You are a fucking hot nut. A true
There she
fucktard.
is.
Hot nut, your dad will be disappointed.
I tell you what,
if
that
knew
forehead
who he
looked like a
was.
nut.
Hot nut of the week. Who does that? Your brain is made of nuts.
Let me tell you what.
Must have eaten Danny cum cakes to
Put
be
a
hot
nut on that
like
forehead.
you.
Hey,
You suck a hot nut.
Hey,
I think you have bird seed on your
Clint,
face.
you see
nutting on
you see the
them.
guy in the
Hope they don't put
Speedo?
that up.
You see the guy in the
I said
Speedo
no.
on the screen?
No, you can't nut on them. Damn bots, don't do that. You nasty fuckers. Hot nut
I don't know
gets
if-
the
I don't know if
cooler
Clint can
side,
see
as you
that.
can see. Be happy it's only for a week. Do better, hot nut. You fucking nut. Hot nut.
He said, unfortunately.
Hey, so that's so what it comes down. Vince is with me at my desk.
Never look at him the same way again, will you?
Clint ain't gonna be able to unsee that now.
You knew who he was. Hot nut of the week. Your brain is
Clint
made
didn't
of
know
nuts.
that.
You must have eaten Danny cum cakes to be a hot nut like you. Shit, you such a hot nut.
Yeah, that's old Doc Holliday.
That's Doc Holliday.
He used to be on the show.
I
Yeah,
said no, you can't nut on them. Damn bots don't.
Doc Holliday.
And I don't
You'll
know.
have to mention that.
He said that's his hot nut. They are.
That's so Doc Holliday.
I don't know if I told y'all.
Doc Holliday comes by my desk a lot, and then Clint's.
The box is on he's moving, so he said he will. God, we're throwing heads around. So he said he's going to get him a green screen and come in like Holster it is once he gets settled. But he's going to be moving out of state also. So that's where the box has been.
Yeah, Box is working on moving out of state.
Westbound and down.
He's westbound something. Also, Kelly Meyer, who we talked about, she hasn't been on all the time that much lately because her father passed away.
Oh no!
Fortunately, her mom just died too. So in this past year, she lost her brother to cancer. She's lost her dad, and in last month she lost her dad, and like 2 days ago she lost her mom. So we're gonna keep her in our prayers. We miss her, and we just hope bad stuff comes in threes. So she's definitely had her three. So she should be good for a long time, hopefully anyway. And she'll be feeling better and getting back over here with it. And I appreciate all you people coming to listen. Go tell your friends, share, like, subscribe, hit the bells, do all that good shit. Check out the new merch. Next Wednesday there will be a new commercial coming out. I'm just
No
waiting
way.
waiting on a few more testimonials. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Big surprise. It's pretty. It's an awesome new product. It's not FDA approved, but it's awesome. Other than that, everybody stay safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's
See you
back.
next week, Billy.
Remember, we're not sheepdogs. We're lions.
Love every one of you.
Ladies to the end. Hope y'all were entertained at your laughs. If you were offended, fuck off. The crew hopes to see you back next week. Same time, same place, bring a friend or foe. We are the lions, kings of the jungle. We don't take no shit. Were you offended by the podcast? Too much cursing, not PC enough. Well, fuck your feelings.